The Complete Works of William Shakespeare by William Shakespeare. Act 2. Scene I. The sea coast. Enter Antonio and Sebastian. Antonio. Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you? Sebastian. By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore I shall crave of you your leave that I may bear my evils alone. It were a bad recompense for your love, to lay any of them on you. Antonio. Let me know of you whither you are bound. Sebastian. No, sooth, sir, my determinate voyage is mere extravagancy. But I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty, that you will not extort from me what I am willing to keep in. Therefore it charges me in manners the rather to express myself. You must know of me then, Antonio, my name is Sebastian, which I called Roderigo. My father was that Sebastian of Messaline whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased, would we had so ended. But you, sir, altered that, for some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea was my sister drowned. Antonio. Alas the day! Sebastian. A lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, was yet of many accounted beautiful. But though I could not with such estimable wonder over far believe that, yet thus far I will boldly publish her, she bore a mind that envy could not but call fair. She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more. Antonio. Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment. Sebastian. O good Antonio, forgive me your trouble. Antonio. If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant. Sebastian. If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered, desire it not. Fare you well at once. My bosom is full of kindness, and I am yet so near the manners of my mother, that upon the least occasion more, mine eyes will tell tales of me. I am bound to the Count Orsino's court, farewell. Exit. Antonio. The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else would I very shortly see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so, that danger shall seem sport, and I will go. Exit. Scene 2. A street. Enter Viola, Malvolio at several doors. Malvolio. Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia? Viola. Even now, sir, on a moderate pace I have since arrived but hither. Malvolio. She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains, to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance she will none of him. And one thing more, that you be never so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report your lord's taking of this. Receive it so. Viola. She took the ring of me, I'll none of it. Malvolio. Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her, and her will is it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it. Exit. Viola. I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me, indeed, so much, that methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak and starts distractedly. She loves me, sure, the cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring? Why, he sent her none. I am the man. If it be so, as 'tis, poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise, I see thou art a wickedness wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy is it for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms. Alas, our frailty is the cause, not we, for such as we are made of, such we be. How will this fadge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now alas the day. What thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? O time, thou must untangle this, not I, it is too hard a knot for me to untie. Exit. Scene 3. A room in Olivia's house. Enter Sir Toby and Sir Andrew. Sir Toby. Approach, Sir Andrew. Not to be abed after midnight, is to be up betimes, and deliculo, Sir dear, thou know'st. Sir Andrew. Nay, by my troth, I know not, but I know to be up late is to be up late. Sir Toby. A false conclusion. I hate it as an unfilled can. To be up after midnight, and to go to bed then is early, so that to go to bed after midnight is to go to bed betimes. Does not our lives consist of the 4 elements? Sir Andrew. Faith, so they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and drinking. Sir Toby. Art a scholar. Let us therefore eat and drink. Marian, I say. A stoup of wine. Enter Clown. Sir Andrew. Here comes the fool, I faith. Clown. How now, my hearts? Did you never see the picture of we 3? Sir Toby. Welcome, Mass. Now let's have a catch. Sir Andrew. By my troth, the fool has an excellent breast. I had rather than 40 shillings I had. Ion, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it. Sir Toby. Possess us, tell us something of him. Maria. Marry, sir, sometimes he is a kind of Puritan. Sir Andrew. Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat him like a dog. Sir Toby. What, for being a Puritan? Thy exquisite reason, dear knight? Sir Andrew. I have no exquisite reason for it, but I have reason good enough. Maria. The devil a Puritan that he is, or anything constantly but a time-pleaser, an affection as that cons state without book and utters it by great swarths, the best persuaded of himself, so crammed, as he thinks, with excellencies, that it is his grounds of faith that all that look on him love him. And on that vice in him will my revenge find notable cause to work. Sir Toby. What wilt thou do? Maria. I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein by the color of his beard, the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expressure of his eye, forehead, and complexion, he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write very like my lady your niece. On a forgotten matter we can hardly make distinction of our hands. Sir Toby. Excellent. I smell a device. Sir Andrew. I have't in my nose too. Sir Toby. He shall think by the letters that thou wilt drop, that they come from my niece, and that she is in love with him. Maria. My purpose is indeed a horse of that color. Sir Andrew. And your horse now would make him an ass. Maria. Ass, I doubt not. Sir Andrew. Oh, 'twill be admirable. Maria. Sport royal, I warrant you. I know my physic will work with him. I will plant you 2, and let the fool make a 3rd, where he shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For this night, to bed, and dream on the event. Farewell. Exit. Sir Toby. Good night, Penthesilea. Sir Andrew. Before me, she's a good wench. Sir Toby. She's a beagle true bred, and one that adores me. What o' that? Sir Andrew. I was adored once too. Sir Toby. Let's to bed, knight. Thou hadst need send for more money. Sir Andrew. If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out. Sir Toby. Send for money, knight. If thou hast her not, ITHN, call me cut. Sir Andrew. If I do not, never trust me, take it how you will. Sir Toby. Come, I'll go burn some sack, 'tis too late to go to bed now. Come, knight. Exeunt. Scene 4. A room in the Duke's palace. Enter Duke, Viola, Curio, and others. Duke. Give me some music. Now, good morrow, friends. Now, good Cesario, but that piece of song, that old and antique song we heard last night, methought it did relieve my passion much, more than light airs and recollected terms of these most brisk and giddy-paced times. Come, but one verse. Curio. He is not here, so please your lordship, that should sing it. Duke. Who was it? Curio. Fest, the jester, my lord, a fool that the Lady Olivia's father took much delight in. He is about the house. Duke. Seek him out, and play the tune the while. Exit Curio. Music plays. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it remember me, for such as I am, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune? Viola. It gives a very echo to the seat where love is thrown. Duke. Thou dost speak masterly. My life upon't, young though thou art, thine eye hath stayed upon some favor that it loves. Hath it not, boy? Viola. A little, by your favor. Duke. What kind of woman is't? Viola. Of your complexion. Duke. She is not worth thee, then. What years, I faith? Viola. About your years, my lord. Duke. Too old, by heaven. Let still the woman take an elder than herself. So wears she to him, so sways she level in her husband's heart. For, boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and infirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and worn than women's are. Viola. I think it well, my lord. Duke. Then let thy love be younger than thyself, or thy affection cannot hold the bent, for women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed, doth fall that very hour. Viola. And so they are, alas, that they are so, to die, even when they to perfection grow. Enter Curio and Clown. Duke. Oh, fellow, come, the song we had last night. Mark it, Cesario, it is old and plain, the spinsters and the knitters in the sun, and the free maids, that weave their thread with bones do used to chant it. It is silly sooth, and dallies with the innocence of love like the old age. Clown. Are you ready, sir? Duke. I prithee sing. Music. The Clown's song. Come away, death. And in sad cypress let me be laid. Fly away, breath. I am slain by a fair cruel maid. My shroud of white, stuck all with you, oh, prepare it. My part of death no one so true did share it. Not a flower sweet, on my black coffin let there be strown, not a friend greet my poor corpse where my bones shall be through. WN, a thousand sighs to save, lay me, oh, where sad true lover never find my grave, to weep there. Duke. There's for thy pains. Clown. No pains, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir. Duke. I'll pay thy pleasure then. Clown. Truly, sir, and pleasure will be paid one time or another. Duke. Give me now leave to leave thee. Clown. Now the melancholy God protect thee, and the tailor make thy doublet of changeable taffeta, for thy mind is a very opal. I would have men of such constancy put to sea, that their business might be everything, and their intent everywhere, for that's it that always makes a good voyage of nothing. Farewell. Exit Clown. Duke. Let all the rest give place. Exit Curio and attendants. Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love, more noble than the world, prizes not quantity of dirty lands, the parts that fortune hath bestowed upon her. Tell her I hold as giddily as fortune, but 'tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her and attracts my soul. Viola. But if she cannot love you, sir? Duke. I cannot be so answered. Viola. Sooth, but you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for your love as great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her, you tell her so. Must she not then be answered? Duke. There is no woman's sides can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart, no woman's heart so big, to hold so much, they lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite, no motion of the liver, but the palate, that suffer surfeit, cloyment, and revolt. But mine is all as hungry as the sea, and can digest as much. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia. Viola. Ay, but I know, Duke. What dost thou know? Viola. Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter loved a man, as it might be perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship. Duke. And what's her history? Viola. A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm-ith bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy she sat like Patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed, our shows are more than will, for still we proved much in our vows, but little in our love. Duke. But died thy sister of her love, my boy? Viola. I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady? Duke. Ay, that's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Say my love can give no place, bide no denny. Exeunt. Scene V. Olivia's garden. Enter Sir Toby, Sir Andrew and Fabian. Sir Toby. Come thy ways, Signor Fabian. Fabian. Nay, I'll come. If I lose a scruple of this sport, let me be boiled to death with melancholy. Sir Toby. Wouldst thou not be glad to have the niggardly rascally sheep-biter come by some notable shame? Fabian. I would exult, man. You know he brought me out o' favour with my lady about a bear-baiting here. Sir Toby. To anger him we'll have the bear again, and we will fool him black and blue, shall we not, Sir Andrew? Sir Andrew. And we do not, it is pity of our lives. Enter Maria. Sir Toby. Here comes the little villain. How now, my medal of India? Maria. Get ye all three into the box-tree. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He has been yonder I' the sun practicing behavior to his own shadow this half-hour. Observe him, for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close, in the name of jesting. The men hide themselves. Lie thou there. Throws down a letter, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling. Exit Maria. Enter Malvolio. Malvolio. 'Tis but fortune, all is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near, that should she fancy, it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than any one else that follows her. What should I think on't? Sir Toby. Here's an overweening rogue. Fabian. Oh, peace! Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. How he jets under his advanced plumes! Sir Andrew. Slight, I could so beat the rogue. Sir Toby. Peace, I say. Malvolio. To be Count Malvolio. Sir Toby. Ah, rogue! Sir Andrew. Pistol him, pistol him. Sir Toby. Peace, peace. Malvolio. There is example for't. The lady of the Strachey married the yeoman of the wardrobe. Sir Andrew. Fie on him, Jezebel! Fabian. Oh, peace! Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination blows him. Malvolio. Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state Sir Toby. Oh, for a stone bout to hit him in the eye. Malvolio. Calling my officers about me, in my branch velvet gown, having come from a daybed, where I have left Olivia sleeping. Sir Toby. Fire and brimstone. Fabian. Oh, peace, peace. Malvolio. And then to have the humour of state, and after a demure travel of regard, telling them I know my place as I would they should do theirs, to ask from my kinsman Toby. Sir Toby. Bolts and shackles. Fabian. Oh, peace, peace, peace. Now, now. Malvolio. 7 of my people, with an obedient start, make out for him. I frown the while, and perchance wind up my watch, or play with some rich jewel. Toby approaches, curtsies there to me. Sir Toby. Shall this fellow live? Fabian. Though our silence be drawn from us with cars, yet peace. Malvolio. I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control. Sir Toby. And does not Toby take you a blow o' the lips then? Malvolio. Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your niece, give me this prerogative of speech. Sir Toby. What? Malvolio. You must amend your drunkenness. Sir Toby. Out, scab. Fabian. Nay, patience, or we break the sinews of our plot. Malvolio. Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight. Sir Andrew. That's me, I warrant you. Malvolio. One Sir Andrew. Sir Andrew. I knew 'twas I, for many do call me fool. Malvolio. Taking up the letter. What employment have we here? Fabian. Now is the woodcock near the gin. Sir Toby. Oh, peace. And the spirit of humour's intimate reading aloud to him. Malvolio. By my life, this is my lady's hand, these be her very C's, her U's, and her T's, and thus makes she her great P's. It is in contempt of question, her hand. Sir Andrew. Her C's, her U's, and her T's. Why that? Malvolio. Reads, to the unknown beloved this, and my good wishes. Her very phrases. By your leave, wax. Soft. And the impressure her Lucrece, with which she uses to seal, 'tis my lady. To whom should this be? Fabian. This wins him, liver and all. Malvolio. Reads, Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know. What follows? The number's altered. No man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio? Sir Toby. Marry, hang thee, Brock. Malvolio. I may command where I adore, but silence, like a Lucrece knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. O. A. I. Doth sway my life. Fabian. A fustian riddle. Sir Toby. Excellent wench, say I. Malvolio. O. A. I. Doth sway my life. Nay, but first let me see. Fabian. What dish o' poison has she dressed him? Sir Toby. And with what wing the Staniel checks at it? Malvolio. I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her, she is my lady. Why, this is evident to any formal capacity. There is no obstruction in this. And the end, what should that alphabetical position portend? If I could make that resemble something in me. Softly. O. A. I. Sir Toby. Oh, I make up that, he is now at a cold scent. Fabian. So to will cry upon for all this, though it be as rank as a fox. Malvolio. Malvolio, Why, that begins my name. Fabian. Did not I say he would work it out? The cur is excellent at faults. Malvolio. But then there is no consonancy in the sequel. That suffers under probation, a should follow, but O does. Fabian. And O shall end, I hope. Sir Toby. Aye, or I'll cudgel him, and make him cry O. Malvolio. And then I comes behind. Fabian. Aye, and you had any eye behind you, you might see more detraction at your heels than fortunes before you. Malvolio. O. A. I. This simulation is not as the former, and yet to crush this a little, it would bow to me, for every one of these letters are in my name. Soft, here follows prose. Reads, if this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them. And to inure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast thy humble slough and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. Let thy tongue tang arguments of state, put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember. Go to, thou art made, if thou desert'st to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champion discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will be point device, the very man. I do not now fool myself, to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late, she did praise my leg being cross-gartered, and in this she manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction, drives me to these habits of her liking. I thank my stars I am happy. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings, and cross-gartered even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised. Here is yet a postscript. Reads, thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainst my love, let it appear in thy smiling, thy smiles become thee well. Therefore in my presence still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile, I will do everything that thou wilt have me. Exit. Fabian. I will not give my part of this sport for a pension of thousands to be paid from the Sophie. Sir Toby. I could marry this wench for this device. Sir Andrew. So could I too. Sir Toby. And ask no other dowry with her but such another jest. Enter Maria. Sir Andrew. Nor I neither. Fabian. Here comes my noble gull-catcher. Sir Toby. Wilt thou set thy foot o' my neck? Sir Andrew. Or o' mine either? Sir Toby. Shall I play my freedom at tray-trip, and become thy bond-slave? Sir Andrew. I faith, or either? Sir Toby. Why, thou hast put him in such a dream, that when the image of it leaves him he must run mad. Maria. Nay, but say true, does it work upon him? Sir Toby. Like aquavitae with a midwife. Maria. If you will then see the fruits of the sport, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, and 'tis a colour she abhors, and cross-gartered, a fashion she detests, and he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, that it cannot but turn him into a notable contempt. If you will see it, follow me. Sir Toby. To the gates of Tartar, thou most excellent devil of wit. Sir Andrew. I'll make one too. Excellent.